just an amateur. You can try as hard as you can, but you can't handle us. I'm waiting at the bench and signing autographs. I'm always in first place, you always in the back. For me, I'm all pro, and you're just an amateur. You can try as hard as you can, but you can't handle us. I'm waiting at the bench and signing autographs. I'm always in first place, you always in the back.
APW faithful, welcome to another exciting edition of All Pro Wrestling Gym Wars. I'm JJ Purdom, and alongside me, my broadcast colleague, the self-proclaimed greatest mind in professional wrestling, Matthew Thiel.
And that is me, and look at today's match, JJ. Mustafa Saeed teams up with the destroyer of man, Damien Grundy, to take on Boyce, Legrande, and Tyson Thompson.
It happens today as the APW tag scene really lighting up as of late. Also, later this week, Double D Dave Dutra returns to singles action here at All Pro Wrestling. He's taking on the very popular Sheik Khan Abadi.
That should be a treat. Later on this week, Dave Dutra, Sheik Khan Abadi. Who's going to come out on top of this one? It's
hard to say. Two of the most technically sound athletes in APW squaring off later this week. Also, later this week here on APW Gym Wars, J.R. Kratos, the very new APW Universal Heavyweight Champion, addresses the APW crowd.
I'm not sure exactly what J.R. Kratos has to say. He did have quite a bit to say when he won the championship, so more power to him.
And next week, APW Gym Wars featuring a street fight between the Golden Boy Dylan Drake and the Rock Legend scum Adam Thornstowe.
This is the match that Adam Thornstowe decided he wanted when he won the Pick the Winner Royal Rumble a couple of weeks ago here on Gym Wars. It's going to be a good one.
He could have picked anything. He could have picked a title shot, but no, he picked a street fight against Golden Boy Dylan Drake.
Now, originally, he did choose a title shot, but unfortunately for him, Dylan Drake lost the Universal Heavyweight Championship to J.R. Kratos immediately after.
Well, I'm sure that the winner of that match will be in contention for a title shot down the line. We are going to start off the APW Gym Wars program with tag action, and here comes Boyce, Legrande, and Tyson Thompson.
Westside Players 2013, right?
I don't know if that you can actually trademark that, but okay. The Westside Players 2013.
Making their way to the ring at a total combined weight of 440 pounds, the team of the Bad Boy, Boyce, Legrande, and Piedmont's own Tyson Thompson.
Tyson Thompson's career has absolutely skyrocketed, since aligning himself with APW legend Boyce Legrande. Boyce Legrande's experience, former APW Universal Heavyweight Champion, he has really helped the young career of Tyson Thompson get into a straight and narrow path in his destruction of the APW superstars.
This allegiance between Tyson Thompson and Boyce Legrande, not only has Tyson Thompson known Boyce Legrande his entire life, their families are very, very interconnected, especially here in the all-pro wrestling world. We all know about the Legrandes and the Thompsons, Westside Players over the last few years, of course. But a few weeks ago, they wrestled each other in singles action and formulated a bond at that point, and now here they are, tag team division, going off against one hell of a tag team.
And Boyce Legrande having a lot of direction now that he has somebody to look over. But they've got their work cut out for him against former ECW original Mustafa Saeed and Damien Grundy, the Destroyer of Man.
Now, do you ever stop becoming an ECW? Can you be a former? So you can't stop.
And their opponents at a total combined weight of 590 pounds, the team of Damien Grundy and Mustafa Saeed.
There you go, the Destroyer of Man, Damien Grundy, your former charge. He's really been on a tear as of late since getting himself away from the All-Stars.
I understand what you're saying, but I mean, look at the sheer size of this tag team. Mustafa Saeed and Damien Grundy together. What are they, 752 pounds together?
They cut an imposing figure, these two men, two of the largest on the APW roster, and they stand to go toe-to-toe with Legrande and Thompson. That's coming up in just a few moments.
Do you have what it takes to become a pro wrestler? The APW Boot Camp Training School is accepting applicants for pro wrestlers, managers, valets, and referees. All Pro Wrestling home APW Boot Camp is where future legends are born. For the last 19 years, APW has been the leader in talent development. Top graduates include the Great Khali, Crash Holly, Spike Dudley. For your free brochure, call us at 510-785-8396.
And we are back. We're underway. The APW Gym Wars match this week. Boyce Legrande teams up with Tyson Thompson against the Destroyer of Man, Damien Grundy, and of course, ECW original, Mustafa Saeed. We're going to start it off with Boyce Legrande scoring one-on-one in the ring with your former charge, the Destroyer of Man, Damien Grundy.
Yeah, the Destroyer of Man, Damien Grundy, had to cut him off. You know, he's kind of,
Oh, look at that display of sheer power. The collar and elbow tie-up easily overpowered Boyce Legrande.
Damien Grundy is one beast of a... I mean, look at him. I mean, I don't really want to say too many nice things about him because he's kind of a jerk to me. But it was nice having that muscle around.
Got a nice go-behind by Boyce Legrande. Legrande, for being a legend, for being around for so long, still has some lightning-quick reflexes.
Did you see how nonchalant Damien Grundy was after he got that chop from Boyce Legrande?
Oh, a duck under a clothesline, and a nice standing dropkick. Right to the face by Legrande. He got an incredible amount of height out of that. And a wrist lock by Legrande. Drives the point of the elbow right to the shoulder of Damien Grundy. Goes right to work on the big man.
I don't think I've ever seen Grundy's face kicked so hard.
And a tag, Tyson Thompson, the legal man, double axe handle. Right under that injured shoulder. And another wrist lock.
Tyson Thompson showing that boot camp training. Quick tags in and out between Legrande and Tyson Thompson in this tag team contest.
And there you go, shades of the old West Side players. I don't know if I said that correctly. Was it players or players?
P-L-A-Y-A-S, players.
Okay.
Over the top rope goes Boyce Legrande, hanging Damien Grundy's arm over the top, wrenching that shoulder down. That was incredible.
Just hot shot of the arm right there. Boyce Legrande threw his body weight over and able to nearly dislocate the shoulder of Damien Grundy. Grundy writhing in pain right now. He's got to make a tag to Mustafa Saeed. Mustafa has not been in the match so far.
Damien Grundy right now has nothing but time. He needs to crawl over to that corner now.
That injured wing of Damien Grundy. And here comes Tyson Thompson.
Tyson Thompson easily cutting off Damien Grundy from that corner.
And look at those short arm shoulder tackles right to that shoulder of Damien Grundy. And a big chop. And here we go with an Irish whip. Reversal by Grundy. Up into the air. Oh, with a spine buster. And the body of Tyson Thompson stopped dead in midair.
And just like that, the momentum has shifted. Damien Grundy on top of Tyson Thompson.
And I'm sure that this is stuff that you've taught Damien Grundy when he was part of the All-Stars, I'm sure.
Damien Grundy did pick up a couple of things from me during his time with the All-Stars. Absolutely, that's true. Now we got Mustafa Saeed, the legal man, ECW original, pounding the face of Tyson Thompson in the corner.
Mustafa Saeed just literally picking apart Thompson, but Thompson fighting back right now.
And another chop onto the chest of Mustafa. Mustafa's not... He's not playing any games with Tyson today.
With a knee lift. Duck under a clothesline. Thompson. Oh, he gets caught into a power slam by Mustafa going for the cover. Great part of the legs, only a 2 count.
2 count. Tyson Thompson reaching for the wrong corner. That's not where your partner is, buddy.
Mustafa Saeed, no stranger to tag team wrestling action. Of course, a former gangsta with New Jack. Held the tag titles in ECW, Smoky Mountain Wrestling, all over the independent scene. But now charging his own in singles action.
Damien Grundy throwing the fists, throwing Tyson Thompson's face right into the top turnbuckle.
And Damien Grundy talks a little smack to Tyson Thompson. Irish whip, Thompson into the opposite turnbuckle. Here comes a charging Damien Grundy like a freight train into the opposite corner.
Tyson Thompson might be out cold. Look at him. Tyson Thompson is knocked out cold.
Well, can you blame him when a freight train like that comes rolling through and you just get steamrolled over?
Grundy now choking.
Maybe the blessed darkness is a little bit better than having to stay awake for that. Maybe that's the body shutting down with all that pain.
Damien Grundy lifting Tyson Thompson. He's got only dangerous intentions.
Oh, that snap suplex. And he put a real nice snap onto it. A great bite of the leg, only a 2 count. Thompson kicks out. And I think that he's really just going on the dregs of the gas tank right now.
Mustafa Saeed with a blind tag. He's the legal man. Damien Grundy and Mustafa in that corner, pounding down on the face of Tyson Thompson. They have singled him out.
Double team. Oh, with a back elbow from Mustafa and Damien Grundy. And Boyce Legrande arguing with Toby Reynolds, our official. A cover in the ring by Mustafa. And a kick out, failed to grapevine the legs.
2 count, Tyson Thompson
He might have taken a little too long. Toby Reynolds was arguing with Boyce Legrande, and that might have been what saved him from being eliminated right now.
It's entirely possible, but Mustafa needs to keep control. He almost went after the referee a second ago.
It's hard to control Mustafa. He's a hot-blooded man. He uses his heart a lot of times, and that drives him. And right now he's driving those fists right to the back of Tyson Thompson.
I would say for the most part he uses his feet and his fists more than anything else.
And a tag, and here comes Damien Grundy and just puts the boost to Tyson Thompson.
Continuing their assault on Tyson Thompson. This is practically a mugging. I haven't seen much wrestling. I've seen a suplex and a power slam, but for the most part, they're choking him on the outside.
Mustafa using that bottom rope to choke the life out of Tyson Thompson. Thompson, who made his return to APW not so long ago after being out for a while. Maybe he made a mistake returning here to APW to enact this kind of a beating. Oh, look at that beautiful super kick from the destroyer of man, Damien Grundy.
Straight kick to the chest. Damien Grundy on top of this.
And here comes Damien Grundy,
no. Oh, no.
This monster with a power bomb. Oh, no, wait, Tyson Thompson with a cradle. 2, 3, no way, Tyson Thompson and Legrande pick it up.
Your winners in 6 minutes, 7 seconds, the team of the Bad Boy, Boyce, Legrande, and Tyson Thompson.
Shock of all shocks, Damien Grundy was able to get pinned by Tyson Thompson when he rolled through that cradle out of nowhere and picks up a victory for his team. This has got to be considered a huge upset.
This is insane. This is absolutely nuts. Tyson Thompson got his butt kicked the entire time.
This is probably the biggest victory of that young man's career, so teaming with Boyce Legrande has been a huge boon to his career. This thing is not over between these 4 men. That is all for this episode of APW Gym Wars. Thank you, and so long.